What's going on, Hemp Squad? Got another video for you today. Doing some more reviews on some Cannibeast vape carts. So, went to the store, picked up some. Ended up finishing this one here before I got around to doing a video. This one here is Skittles. Did have a little bit of a fruity flavor to it. Not super noticeable. Very slight. If you're looking for something fruity, this would be one of the ones I would recommend. Effect and everything, as far as that sense, I mean, they're all pretty much about the same. I am noticing I'm getting pretty stoned off these Cannibeast vape carts, though. I don't know that I would really say that it's more noticeable than any other ones, but I do kind of feel like it actually gets me a little bit more stoned than some of the other ones. Maybe it's just simply the fact that I'm smoking more. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's actually that I'm smoking more, what have you. Could just be better quality. There's a few different things that could play into that. I mean, obviously, if you were to smoke one of these in one sitting, you're going to be a lot more stoned than someone that only takes a couple hits. So, I mean, that could kind of play a role into that. I don't really feel that I'm smoking more, but that could potentially, possibly be why. So, I went to the store yesterday, picked up 2 more of these. So on the vape cart right now, we got Dr. Diesel. It's in this white cartridge container. 1 gram, just like pretty much all of them. Same everything on the back as all the other ones. Don't really have to go over that. So, Dr. Diesel. Here is the vape cart, which they do also have disposable pens. And the ones that they have at the smoke shop where I get my vape carts and everything, the disposables are like 20 bucks, I think. And you get the vape cart for, I think it's $16.99. So $3 more, you get the disposable pen. I haven't tried the disposable on these. I have tried a disposable before. Didn't really care for the disposable. I don't know. I just didn't really care for it. The one that I had, it was actually kind of good in a sense. You didn't have to push this button here. When you wanted to hit, you would just hit off it. It just didn't seem to hold a charge very long. I seemed like I was charging it constantly. It's one thing I didn't like for it. But yeah, so anyway, like I was saying, let's go ahead, take a hit, check it out. Cheers. So once again, it does have a little bit of a fruity flavor to it. I don't really know what kind I would, if I was going to guess, I would say like grape-ish kind of. And that seems to be pretty common with these, is if they do taste fruity, it's more like a grape. I can actually kind of smell it a little bit. Not really know what it smells like. It doesn't smell bad, I can say that. I mean, I can kind of smell it a little bit. But go ahead, take another hit, and then we'll check out the other one I got. So this one here is also a hybrid. You can see right there on the front right here. And then the green crack, try in here in a second. This one here is going to be sativa. If you don't see any of these at one of your local smoke shops, what have you, they have them right online. They also sell them online for $16.99. I have no idea what the shipping charge is, but I definitely recommend these. I mean, happy with them so far. The only thing I didn't care for was the Cannibeast shots that they have. I had actually kind of thought that was pretty interesting that they had the shots, and they were... I wouldn't buy them again personally. I haven't bought them again. I ended up paying, I think, $20 for all three because it was buy two, get one free. So, anyway, grab another hit. Oof. And I mean, just off them couple hits, I'm already pretty fucking... It's like, wow. So let's smoke some more, man. Fuck it. So we got, once again, oh man. Wow, that one hit good. Ooh. All right. So next we got green crack. First impression, because the box is yellow, I would expect this to taste like banana. Is it going to taste like banana? I'm going to tell you now, probably not. Probably not. Because this is white. So what the hell would that be? This one was red. It didn't taste like cherries. Kind of tasted like Skittles, I guess you could say. Not really, but kind of. Because keep in mind, these are just names of hemp strains or flower strains. You can get them in hemp. They also have the same names in weed, marijuana, cannabis. There's so many different names now that people are calling everything. When you go and you see your guy, he might have Skittles, okay? He probably isn't going to sell you hemp. If he does, find yourself another guy. So this one here is green crack. I know I say that in pretty much every video about the flavors and stuff, but if somebody was watching a video for the first time, I say this was the first video that they had watched of mine, they would have no idea that all my other videos say the same thing as far as the taste. They really... I haven't found any that's like super noticeable, like, oh my god, that tastes so good. I haven't had that happen yet. Could it happen? It could. I mean, I hope it does. But don't get your hopes up. Green crack. Take a hit. Cheers. And so once again, it does actually kind of taste like banana. Who the fuck would have thought? I actually found one where the color actually kind of signifies the kind of flavor that it's going to have. I would say that probably was a little bit of a banana flavor. I'm not the best on... I mean, I'm not a food critic. I'm doing hemp reviews, so I'm not the best at describing what it is I'm tasting and everything. But there was definitely a fruit hint to it. Let's find out. Take another hit. Yeah, I would say that they were going for a banana. Yeah, that's definitely... So there's no doubt on that one that they were going for a banana, I would say. So put that one back. I'm feeling pretty fucking good right now. So over the holidays, one thing I had done, I haven't done this in a long time. which right now we're heading into March, or I'm sorry, February. So it would have been obviously the last holiday that we had. Well, would have been New Year's, but it would have been New Year's and Christmas. I had bought some Crippy for the house, and you know it was a splurge. Figure no one here has really smoked in I don't know how long, and I mean the first bowl, of course, it's like smoking all over again. You know, you're just like holy shit. But then you start building that tolerance, and it didn't take long. I mean, within the first few bowls, it was already built up that tolerance, just like I had before. Oh, excuse me, where it just didn't really. I mean, it gets you stoned, but it don't. I don't seem to have that problem with these, and I was thinking, I mean, should I just switch back to the other? I mean, I don't know on that. And the reason I say that is I do feel like I don't build a tolerance to these. I mean, I'm still pretty stoned right now. Anyone who has smoked weed, you know, that first high is the best. And then after that, you start building a tolerance to it. And I mean, I had smoked, damn, it was probably like 20 years, 15, 20 years, something like that. And it just, I mean, it would still get you stoned, don't get me wrong, but it's not like when you first smoke. So what would end up happening is you smoke more and more simply because you're trying to get that high. And that's why a lot of people think that it's a gateway drug to other drugs. Now, I can tell you that I've been smoking a long time. And the only kind of drug I have ever actually smoked is weed. I've never injected, I've never snorted, I've never done any of that. I don't even drink. The only thing I do is smoke weed. And I can tell you that I went through those same things that they say makes you search for all these other drugs. I went through all that same stuff, and this is all I smoke. So take that for what it is. Feel like I'm Harry Potter putting a spell on you. So, I got two different pens too. I don't know if you noticed. Um, yeah. So the green crack did actually kind of taste like banana, which is kind of interesting. Um, Actually, it really wasn't too bad. And then the Dr. Diesel, try that one again. Maybe, I don't know. It has a taste to it, but I just can't put my finger on it as to what it tastes like. I just don't know. It does have a taste to it, though. It doesn't just have like a neutral taste. The other ones that I had tried prior to these seem to all have pretty much the same taste. Like I was saying before, they don't really taste like anything. Now, the Skittles was very, very slight. I would say it was about on par with the Dr. Diesel. Both of these have a slight fruit flavor to it, but I just can't put my finger onto as what it actually is. I would say it kind of tastes grapey. Now, on the green crack, I would say that is definitely going for banana, which is kind of funny because you have the yellow container. And I only mention that because I believe it was my last video. I had two purple boxes. Or actually, no, one was green, one was purple. And the one that actually had purple in its name was in the green box. I don't know. I don't know. I just smoke them to get high. I don't smoke them because, oh, the flavors, you know. I do try all the different ones because you just never know. Maybe there's one that I like more than all the other colors. I mean, they have so many different colors. I think I've gone through probably 7 different colors already. I had green, purple, red, white, yellow. Um, and I think there was even more than that because I think that was actually, I had gone there one time before that and had gotten 2 also. So I've probably smoked pretty much all their colors at this point, as it would be right around 8 carts, because I've gone, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've tried them all at this point. And so if I was going to say pick one out of them, I would probably actually go for the green crack, because I do feel like this one had the most noticeable flavor as to what it was actually intending to taste like. I do wish that they would at least somewhere on here put um, imitation banana, so that I mean, obviously they're going for banana, but it's imitation. You know what I'm saying? Because if they just put banana flavor and it doesn't really taste like banana, people are gonna say bullshit. But if it's imitation banana, keep your bullshit to yourself, basically. Um, so yeah, I mean, definitely like these. I like Cannibeast so far. The only thing I didn't like is the shots. I haven't tried any of their flower. Uh, I did end up stopping the flower, which is actually kind of what I was getting into with these. Is I do like there's no longer, you don't have to clean it, because I was the guy that was always stuck cleaning. So not having to clean weed anymore to me is a wonderful thing. You don't have the smell. Um, you don't have to also roll. You don't have to fill a bowl. You don't have to do any of that. Just all you got to do is make sure your battery's charged. Because if you ain't got a battery, all you got is a vape cart. And I mean, you could still smoke it, but you could. I've done it. I've showed you guys how. But I mean, the intended way, of course, is to have your battery charged. And, you know, I mean, you could throw it in some brownies. I've done that. You could throw it in a bowl. I've done that. I've put it on joints. I've done that. You're basically have 1 gram of Delta 8 dab in a vape is the way to look at it. Because if you look at it like that, you pretty much can figure out all kinds of other ways to smoke this. If you can smoke a dab doing the method that you're about to do, then you can probably get away with doing it with this as well. Put it in a little dab chamber thing, what have you. I've never been a dabber. I was always a flower guy. So take one more hit and we'll call it a video. Cheers. Yeah, I don't know. I still just can't put my finger on what that one's supposed to taste like. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Smoke it if you got it. You already know. And make sure, I mean, it's YouTube. I don't have to tell you. I kind of hate telling you this. Like and subscribe. You know, it's YouTube. That's what you do. You guys already know to do that, and I know watching some of these videos and they tell you, make sure, like and subscribe. And I just think, go fuck yourself. So hopefully you don't do that on my video too, but hey, if you do, maybe you got some useful information out of it at least, if nothing else. That's what I'm doing it for. Gives me something to do. So anyway, y'all, thank you for watching. Till next time, smoke it if you got it. Peace.